Pillars for an excellent marriage. Welcome as we continue to find lasting solutions to the modern marriage. Remember, marriage was innovated by God. So, a marriage that is going to excel in this time, it must be a marriage that is serving the interests of its founder. Today we are looking at ways to avoid or prevent conflict in marriage. Conflicts are about to come, but you can position yourself in a way that you can prevent. They normally say prevention is better than cure. So if you can package yourself in a way that you can stop a marriage conflict from happening, instead of keeping on resolving conflict, because if you keep on resolving conflicts, you reach a point of exhaustion, and you reach a point of familiarity, and you reach a point of where you shall feel as if you are being manipulated. So prevention is better than cure. And number one is communicate openly and honestly. If you notice, in all our discussions about marriages, communication is being highlighted as a backbone of successful marriage. There are people in the marriage, they live through assumption. You do something, but you always make sure that there is something you are holding back. And this other partner is observing. This other partner is observing your areas of gray, areas that are covered with shadow. Even if you tell that person something, there is something their intuition is scanning, but they cannot ask, they just observe you. Because there are people who prevent conflict. One way of preventing conflict is communicate openly and honestly. There are people, yes, they do communicate, but their communication is full of hypocrisy and it is full of very many indirect coded communication. Conflict will come. Communicate openly and honestly. Number two is listen to understand, not to respond. Yes. If you want to avoid conflicts, train yourself to listen, to understand, not to respond. Many marriages have hit the deadlock simply because one of the partner in the marriage is a very good listener, but they listen to respond. Even before you finish speaking, they have already reacted, and the reaction tells you how they view you. Even if they will start explaining, saying, God knows my heart, run, because a problem that can be avoided will save a lot of energy, resources, and time, which you may not even see, but it is there. One of the most key word is listen to understand. Try to comprehend. Fathom, what is this person telling me? And this is one of the most difficult things in the marriage where one partner listens to respond. They don't listen to understand. And this marriage will always have issues. Issues of gaslighting, silent treatment, and negligence, and avoiding one another, and withdrawing, and becoming lukewarm to some extent. Others become completely cold. Something else is choose your battles wisely. One way of avoiding conflict in the marriage is choose your battles wisely. Not every battle you engage the gear. There are battles that they require you to fight, and there are battles that they do not need your participation. Why are marriages full of chaos? It's because people in the marriage are poking noses to where their smelling is not needed. Choose your battles wisely. Something else is respect each other's differences. There are people in the marriage, they only demand themselves to be understood. That is selfishness. But they keep on saying, if you want me to do something, first of all, do what I keep on telling you to do. So respecting each other's differences is very key and very important. Because if you do not know that you two are different, you will never be able to compromise so that you can have a common ground from where both of you can work from. Everybody will be pulling to his or her side. Tug of war, competition. Respect each other's differences. Something else is don't bottle things up. Don't hold things inside you. Keeping grudges. You keep on swallowing things. You are hurt, you swallow. You are offended, you swallow. Unspoken frustrations turn into explosions. And this one is what we normally see that make marriages crash and become breaking news. Because this person has been piling up issues in the heart until they exploded. Don't bottle things up inside you. Release them. Speak up. Speak out. Avoid blame and accusation. Own up. Be responsible and accountable. Before you even point a finger to your partner, ask yourself, what did I do that resulted to that? Or what is that I do that brings ABCD? Avoid blame and accusation. Become responsible. Remove the log from your eye before you remove the speck from the eye of your partner. Something else is spend quality time together. There are people who they only see each other as news. They don't spend time together. And there are people, they have a lot of time. They are in the house. They can be in the house the whole day. But they are not spending time together. They are not spending time together. Each of them is in their own world, of their own, doing their own in their mind and whatever and whatever. Forgive quickly and let go. Yes. If you want to avoid conflict in your marriage, always engage the gear of forgiveness. Let it be. It is in. But remember, forgiving does not mean you are weak. Forgiveness, it means you do not want to carry baggage in your heart, and you do not want to contain that offense in your heart, because it is going to affect your peace and your health. So you forgive, but remember, you don't forgive because you're a fool or you're weak. Something else is pray and reflect together. Pray and reflect together. Something else is commit to growing together. Commit to growing together. There is, you find in a marriage, the man has grown. The wife is still the young girl that was married. She is still in the mindset of the village. The woman has grown. The man is still a young boy in the mind. Run to grow.